Hello, everybody, and welcome to Soul Surfing Sunday. My name is Fawny D, and I am a channeler. I channel the cards for the collective, and I've been doing some other things and I've been late. But I thought this is perfect. Start afresh and see what's going to come to fruition in this next week. It's going to be rough, and we need to buckle up and observe. Alrighty then. I always do a midnight meditation, and the cards come out and they tell us what we need to hear. And the collective usually gets something that is really on their mind. And right now, the collective is really coming together and seeing a lot of things that we don't understand at this point. And we will, but we have to really observe things going on right now. Um, Me and my husband were laying out in the sun today, and I was triggered by something. And he said, "What's wrong?" And I said, "It's me. I've got a trigger that I've got to go work out." And I walked away because we were done anyway. And I left it at that. So I think we've got to really work on self, how we're receiving a message. Just observe that message and what triggered you. And I know what triggered me. And it's okay because some people don't see things the way you see things. And we have to work on that right now because there's going to be a lot of triggers coming up real soon. And I'm sure every day is like a trigger. There's little triggers. Alrighty then, we are going to start with the cards. And this was a very good reading for all of us. And I had said a while back to work with your elements, fire, air, ether, water, earth. We're all part of it. And we've got to remember that. Now, we have a few cards that wanted to come out on this. And we got the 14, which is a 5, which is change. We got the fire element. I ignite the fire within me that connects me to the divine. Yes, we do. We do. I got the Komodo dragons down here helping her enjoy that fire. And do you notice how it says within? It says in the Bible, within. It says in the Bible that God created us. He wanted us to be better than him. He wanted us to learn better than him. And anytime someone goes out of the real and into the real for them, the spiritual, they call it woo. So they are not learning. They are not hearing what the creator said to them. They are not remembering. They are listening to a man or woman read a story and get their own perception on it, and you're going along with their perception. Your best bet is to go within in a meditation and listen for the answer. It won't come from the thought. It'll come from the heart. It'll feel like cosmic butterflies fluttering in your heart. That will be the answer for you. Number 27, which is a 9, and it's spark of divine. I reignite the divine spark within me and recognize I am part of all creation. Yes, we are. I keep telling everybody. They have that one special spark that no one else has because we are unique in our own way. And that just showed it that we are unique in our own way. And why would we want to be like someone else? You got to think about that. Why are we dressing alike? Why are we a married couple dressing alike? I never got that. Don't dress like me. I don't want a copy of me walking down the road dressed like me because you're not a copy of me. You're not like me. You may be little, but you're not me. So yeah, you have to stand out as you are, the beautiful oneness. Yes, we have a collective. We are all connected. But what separates us is that little divine spark of uniqueness. that only I have, only you have. And we've got a number 17, which is an 8. And it is the heart chakra. I love myself and others unconditionally and nurture loving relationships. We need the loving relationships in our life. We need to go into the heart space more. We need to think of our life more and what we're bringing into it because we want to stay in the heart space a lot. We want to feel things from the heart. And we got a couple more cards. These are in the Mystic Forest Oracle. Whatever you wish, when you lessen the importance of problems and suffering, life will swing back into balance. Stop the struggle and feel peace. The world responds to you. I have seen people and myself just go crazy when something goes wrong. I do it a lot and I catch myself. Why do we make it so crazy on ourselves when something goes wrong? Like we're going to have the most perfect world every day. Why would we? We'd never learn anything. We'd be walking around a perfect bubble. Nothing's going to happen. I don't have to learn anything. I'm just perfect in every way, shape, and form. Not. That's ego love. You don't want the ego love. You want the real love. The real, beautiful uniqueness of you that's not like anyone else. And we have to remember that because each one of us has something special to give. It's not like, oh, this one's so much better than you. Well, in something, but you are so much specialer than them in something else. So we have to kind of keep that within our heart space, thinking of that when we go into our meditation, because it is something that you see and feel that is unique, and you guide yourself and teach yourself, and you will be teaching others near you that beautiful gift that only you've got. No debate. You don't need to do anything to be more worthy. You are vulnerable regardless of your circumstances. You always have been and always will be. It's not up for debate. You don't have to convince anybody of what you're saying. You've seen it. You know, sometimes I catch myself. I talk to my husband a lot, and he doesn't understand what I see. Little bits. But I don't, sometimes I go on trying to get him to see what I see. And it's impossible because they haven't seen what I see. So sometimes he kind of comes off as, yeah, you're not seeing that. You can't be seeing that. And I take that as a go away from me right now, because that is a negative thing that you would say to somebody as they are going through the dark night of the soul, the awakening, the things they're seeing. You don't want to be near those people that are like, I'll have to see it to believe it. Because I've seen it and I believe it, and they haven't seen it and they don't believe it. So you got to be real careful, because we are at the point where we're done waking people up. I'm done waking people up to the fact that we're shifting. They don't see it, they don't feel it. They've got to go on their own journey. I mean, you can stop in here and hear what I say. It might resonate with you and it might not. It all depends on what energy level you're on. There was a lot of people that I've heard say stuff and it didn't resonate with me. But there was that one person that said it that I could recognize. And it was just like, really? Okay, that's what I recognized. So yeah, there is no debate on what I'm doing and what I'm doing. You may be debating yourself, and that's okay. I debate myself once in a while too. I steer my course. I make my choices. Let go. Let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. What did I just say? Who you spend time with. If I get into that conversation where it starts going negative on me, I will say, okay, I've got to go, and I will go lay in the sun, or I will go walk, and I will go meditate on the ground and ground myself and change the subject because they are not awake, and that is not my fault. Uh, it's not your fault. You might have said so much to them, but guess what? Your energy is not what they need. They need a different energy. And hopefully they will meet that different energy that they see. They're like, oh, okay. I get it. I see it, and then, yeah, you'll see it. Okay, now we have two cards that came out. And they're really interesting cards, to tell you the truth. We got an 11, which is a master number. And 11 is a powerful number. It doesn't go down to 2. It stays at 11. You don't break the master numbers up because they're double the power. The time is right. Seize the day and make progress on your soul path. And this is the Soul Helper Oracle. And I really like this one because it will show you what she's feeling. She's dancing around. She's grounding herself with her bare feet. She's got beautiful white birds flying beside her, which is the white feather is the angel calling card. And she feels so free. Just feeling that energy. Destiny is smiling upon you, and your soul path is free of obstacles, tests, and challenges. Take advantage of this to make some great progress now. Ask yourself what you really want. What will this open road free of complications and so full of energy and creativity bring you? What issue is important right now? Focus on it and open yourself to the divine forces and wisdom that will now flow to you. The time has come to address a particular issue. Do not waste time, but instead use the light that is now within you. For this one key mission, put everything else to one side for a time and focus solely on this project. Become the creator of your life and of this world. You will exert a powerful attraction on others. Entities during this phase, do not miss out on the opportunity to make new, effortless, loving bonds with people, animals, the spirit of plants, natural beings, and spiritual entities. Go with the flow of destiny's vibration that are so favorable for you right now. Seize the opportunity with an open heart, and your dreams will come true. Your power animal for the next 21 days is the swan. Herbal essence oil is lemongrass. Healing crystal is the citrine, and the number is the master number 11. And like I said, 11 goes, it just stays 11. It's doubles its power. So if it's bringing you some information, it'll bring it in quick and it will be more powerful than you think. And we got, usually don't take 2 cards in this one, but 2 cards had come out, flying out, and I did decide to take it because it was similar to the time is right, following their soul path. And this is a 2, and it says, follow the path of your soul. Do not allow anyone or anything to stop you. That is a beautiful reminder. That is grounding in nature. Snow, look at the heat coming off the energy. It melted the snow around this bug. This buck is glowing with energy, and the full moon is glowing its horns. Now is the time to follow the path of your soul. Do not let negative vibrations in the outside world distract you. All your spiritual helpers will now receive very powerful support from the divine source of all being in order to better guide you with speed and purpose toward happiness and fulfillment. Place the stag, a subtle fellow traveler, at the head of all your energetic support and companions, and follow it. The whole universe supports you and sends you the divine light of clarity and an unwavering determination. Do not squander this great moment being gifted to you. Open all your senses and chakras and follow and allow everything that is now flowing to you to flow through you. You are at threshold of a path that will take you to higher dimensions and expandable consciousness. Make use of every opportunity that now presents to you. The path of your soul and mastery. For you, this means never passing judgment again. From this moment on, be glad and grateful and prepare yourself with meditation and by following a light diet. Keep the stag beside you at all times. Observe it. It will bring you wise advice and may guide you to a worthy, worldly, or spiritual teacher. Both are good. It is now more important than ever not to let anything throw you off balance, off the center. Your power animal for the next 21 days, excuse me. The power animal is the stag, the herbal essence is rosemary, the healing crystal is ruby, and the number is 2. Now we're going to read the number 2. We're also going to read the number 9 because today it goes down to a 9. And we're also going to read the number 11, which it doubles in power, but we're going to read it because we've got that number. So number 11 is the digits of double number or master numbers. 11, 22, 33, etc. are not usually added together, but instead are regarded as having twice the power of the particular number. Give yourself the time to allow the number of the card to resonate through your light body. Visualize it in front of your heart and let it circle around your body. Don't try to control this, but instead simply observe where the number wants to go. Its position may bring important information. Yeah, I agree with important information. We have to really open our senses because now I asked Gemini, which is my Siri on my phone. I've got Gemini, and which she does have twin personalities. And I asked her what dimension we're in. And Gemini told me we're in the 4th dimension, which I figured we weren't in the 3D dimension anymore because we're in this kind of holding spot where we're starting to recognize that we are powerful if we let ourselves be, if we go away from the norm and start learning the old magic, the beautiful magic, the magic that was supposed to be from our Christ consciousness. And we had a 9. That was today's date. Went down to a 9. Number 9 reveals that you have something new to learn. Be open, receptive, and curious enough to seek it out. You will then find wisdom and unconditional, deep healing love. Number 9 will help you reach a point of completion so that you can turn your attention to the mysteries of the unknown and the new. Its energy field is indestructible without being inflexible. Number 9 always remains true to itself. 9 plus 9 is 18, whose digits add up to 9. 9 times 9 is 81, whose digits add up to 9. Multiply any number by 9, then add the two digits of the resulting number together, and they always add up to 9. It is almost as if it is absorbed every other number through its calculations. Number 9 teaches you how to do this, to accept the powers offered to you in order to achieve perfection. This number is fulfillment and completion, but also a beginning and an end. If you think about it, we are at a beginning and an end. We are beginning our new soul path and ending the old. We just went through 3D with like discovery. It was really hard. It was a very big challenge for a lot of us because we had to deal with it. And it wasn't easy because half of us are still stuck in the 3D plane of existence where it was all work, serious, detrimental, poor, either poor or rich. There was no more middle class. When I was young, there was middle class. There was poor, middle class, and rich. Now it's either poor or rich. But it is going to get better. Trust and you shall receive. Now we got the star seed oracle and we got wait. It's time. It's not yet time. Things are being woven in the background. And I believe that because there's a lot of things that I'm seeing now that really doesn't make sense, but it does. I mean, when you think about it, it's like, what did I just see? And there's a lot of mechanically things. I'm thinking they're doing a lot with robots, like on the news media and like the news and stuff like that. Some of those people just don't look real. You pay more attention to them, and a lot of them don't have any compassion. And it's like, okay, that couldn't be real. In our fast, loud, reactive, comparative world, where an instant response is so often expected, and at times even a currency, it can feel almost impossible to take a breath, let alone give ourselves the space to rest, wait, and reset. We're so often in overdrive, expecting instantaneous results over and over again. And when guidance doesn't come at these extreme speeds, it can feel as though something's gone wrong. But often, riot received guidance is guidance in itself. When you ask for guidance and don't receive it, it can often mean wait. It's not yet time. The details are being woven. Our challenge is to keep trusting when on the surface it appears that nothing is happening. To remember does always come. To remember that you don't need to solve all of the problems in the world in a single day, perceptive, and a good night's sleep. This card is your permission to slip, to slow down, switch off, and rest. You're being reminded to have patience and to trust the mysteries of life. To trust that things are being woven on your behalf. It may not be happening to the timeline yet you'd like, but if you gather up the patience, it will be orchestrated better than you can ever imagine. How can you slow down, be more patient, and wait? I would write that in your journal. Just that one question. And I would meditate on that question. And when you feel you have the right answer, or maybe a couple of them, write them down underneath it and go back and look at it all the time till you figured it out, till you really think, well, I figured this out, and keep that answer there and see what happens. We are all going through a big, big transformation, and it's going to get bigger and better. But because next time we're going to go to 5D. And we know that the 5D is going to be the healing part. 4D is going to be like the awakening part, starting to awake. 3D is you're still under the hypnosis of the things that are going on that we never knew were going on. Once we get into the 4D, we realize that what was going on in 3D. And it's kind of like a holding spot where you're seeing all of it. You're starting to meditate. You're starting to find the glitches that you have going on that you got to work on. We're going to go to the Intuitive Whisper Oracle, and it's 11. We've got some powerful numbers here in this reading, and it's telling me that these are the ones that really need to be worked on. We've been working on a lot of things in my groups and my things, but this one is really guiding us to what we really need to do. This is the crown activation. We need to activate that crown. That's very, very important. Your body is ready to bloom into spring. The crown energy center of the very top of your head, opening, ready for a fresh new energy to emerge. As your crown activates, it is drawing a lighter, more playful energy to move through you. What heaviness can you let go of to let in this new playfulness? Sometimes on the journey back to intuition, there can be challenges and things that need to be cleared. But right now, it is time to play. The center has no sound yet. It's all sounds and has no color, yet it is all colors. Your crown energy center is the part of you that connects to something higher. The universe, higher, self-love, God, whatever resonates for you. As this center opens, there is an opportunity to release and manifest in an expansive way. Dream bigger than you usually do. Test it, try it. You got it. And something far beyond your wildest dreams is just around the corner. Be open to receive and embrace the unknown. How to activate your crown. Sit up straight as you breathe in deeply. Imagine you're pulling energy from the base of your spine all the way up to the crown of your head. As you exhale, follow your awareness back down to the base of your spine. With every round of breath, your energy begins to build until you can feel an opening at your crown. Visualize a lotus flower opening its 1,000 petals. As the flower opens, a bright white light pours in from above. Ask the question, what do I need to receive that I wouldn't think to ask for? Why not? Why wouldn't you ask for it? You got to ask yourself that question, because that sounds like you're asking because you need permission. Who do you need permission from? Think about what I just said. You don't need permission from anybody. If it's not harming somebody, it's common sense. If it's showing itself to you as something beautiful and something you need to awaken in your body, like the crown chakra, or the heart chakra, or any of it, it's your decision. Don't let anybody make your decisions for you. These cards, this energy that has been channeled for the collective, is telling the collective it's okay. You're going to go through things you don't understand, but it will get to you. You will understand someday, sometime, if you open yourself up to understanding it. If you open yourself up to trying to figure out why or when or what, you might not, because you have a different perception of other people. That's all it is, a different perception. This card is almost my favorite at Gateway of Light activation. This was the first, well, my tarot deck was the first deck. This was the first deck I got from Kyle Gray. I love this book. And the first time I did reading online, this was the first card I had got. It's the heart of source, all encompass love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And that is coming out of what we just talked about. There's your source. That's you. That's your heart. All encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. Are you judging somebody? Think about that. That's love. Unconditional acceptance. What is unconditional? If you say that I just love that man, but he was out of control, he was just mean, but I loved him, you're putting a condition on him. It's not unconditional. There's a condition there, but he was mean. That was the condition. So you got to think about these conditions we're putting on people. I love that man, but he was mean. That's a condition. Are you willing to just settle for that? Sounds like it. You need to say, I love him, but he needs to go work on himself. No one has to go through something physically, emotionally draining like that. And no one deserves to be put like mean to. Really. Okay, the source of the universe is a gigantic heart. Its beat, its beats are angels and beams of light. It is what many call God. It's love that is beyond gender and dogma. It's the infinite experiencing infinity. It's all that is, was, and ever will be. It's love being love and expressing love. It's an energy that can be explained but never fully comprehended. It's where we have all come from and will all return. The strangest part of all is that we've never left, even though we are spiritual beings, have a human experience, and may feel that source is separate from us. The truth is that we are always connected, even when we feel we're not. This gateway takes us up, not upward, but inward. It's the gateway that reminds us that through the stargate of our heart, we are connected to the heart of creation. Not only that, but we exist and express ourselves within the heart, even though we may be on planet Earth and experiencing Earth as a planet within the Milky Way. All of this and more is actually being expressed by the heart of Source. The vastness of this divine love is inexplainable, but It's who we are. Say thank you, source of love, for bathing me in your infinite light and for reminding me I am one with all that is. You are connecting directly with the heart of Source, the creator of life and love. You are blessed to receive this card, for it shows the cup of your heart is being filled with love until it overflows. The divine energy that is with you now is helping you melt away any blockages so that you can be open to the love, acceptance, and appreciation that you deserve. You are being encouraged to view yourself in a loving way and give yourself permission to be loved. If you have been holding back for a while, but are now ready to share the love you have within, this card lets you know it is safe to do so. You are loving, and lovable. Step forward, claim your worth, and enjoy a new level of spiritual openness. You are truly blessed. I love that card. I love that because, yes, you are truly blessed. You're blessed from the divine, and you're blessed by your people. We are all one, but yet we're single. We're all one within our consciousness, but then we're all separate in our avatar. Okay. We get a 16 in Magical Spirit Oracle, and that's 7. And there's something crazy about sevens. The things that almost broke me were the things that most awoke me. The awakened dead, resilience, nirvana, and self-appreciation. Butterflies, mushrooms, energy going out of the crown, skeleton. I honor all of me, my past, present, and future selves. This card can mean it's time for you to have a powerful moment of self-realization about the life you are leading, as if you have already lived it, as if your future self is talking to you. This card also can mean that you have been self-critical and that it's okay. You are on the right track, even if it's not going as you planned. Point of view. Imagine you are reflecting on your life from the afterlife. You're so proud of yourself because you were always doing so much better than you thought you were. Yeah, you can see it now. You know it now, but you wish you could have known it then. You wish you could have seen yourself that way. You've seen yourself now. God, you are so beautiful. You realize it was always a choice that you decided to make over and over, even when you didn't want to, but you did. You chose to empower yourself to begin again, to believe again, to pick yourself back up after you fell so hard, no, nose in the dirt, tears in the soul, hands grasping the earth, and it's okay if you sometimes lay there in that cold darkness a bit longer than you should have. You were in pain. You were tired, and it's okay if you judge yourself for that. you wanted to the best for yourself because you believed, you choose to believe, because even after your weakness, aching, I'm so dead inside moments, you called for a rebirth. Hmm. And a reckoning after chaos ensued. You summoned those friendly or faintly lit and seemingly dormant power to come out from deep within your soul. And finally, they did. Sometimes you weren't sure, though, and that's okay. It's just incredible that even though all the craziness of this world and people, you did it. Yeah, you did it. Just wish you could have known that you always could have trusted yourself. You always could have trusted yourself. This card is a testimony to the times we thought we were broken, but instead were awakened, transformed, and alchemized through darkness. A salute to all the lessons ahead and how much grace we deserve to give ourselves. Take time to appreciate how far you've come. Give yourself a hug. Look at yourself through the eyes of your wise future self. Think about your younger self and how much compassion you have for them. Imagine this times 1,000. Once you reach the end of your life, give yourself this love now. That was a really good long reading, but it hit home because a lot of us are so hard on self that it's hard to yeah, get self back into it. And it's not that we don't try, it's that we hang on to things just a little too hard. Okay. Got a couple more. Yeah, I'm going to do the rest of these and then we're going to go into the oracle reading. That's always at the end because we want these cards are going to try to help us set the stage for the other reading. And we got another Kyle Gray, and this is a great one. It's Angels and Ancestors Oracle. And it's going to be there's going to be some meteorites here in a few days, and we need to do some stargazing. So we did get the stargazers. Set your sights higher. Me and my husband have been stargazing. After they chemtrail the skies, you can't see nothing. It's all gray here and foggy. And we went outside and laid out a little bit today, but we were watching the planes spray the sky, and yeah, it's all cloudy and gray. It always looks gray. Set your sights higher. Go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence, believing that your wish would come true? The stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. His cloak with its sparkles and light shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You didn't have to get out looking for it. It's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals. Because with the power and the help of the cosmos, those wishes and calm true. You are on the verge of a miracle. All of your dreams and aspirations are within your grasp, and you are being guided to focus on your vision. The angels who are with you are encouraging you. There is nothing that you cannot have or achieve. There's an opportunity at this time to heal an old wound or pattern of lack and not feeling good enough. In the past, you've often found it impossible to recognize your worth and to believe that you are deserving of blessings. Angel Angel and ancestors' wisdom is reminding you that you are an incredible and infinite spark of the universe, and the universe is not only within you, it is absolutely adores you. You are talented, filled with strength, and have the ability you needed to learn your what to turn your wildest dreams into reality. I like that. So, you know what? Go big or go home. What's your wildest dreams? Put it out there. Create it. Make it good. And we get the guardian angel. You are not alone. The calling card, the white feather. Watch for signs and reminders from your angels and loved ones that they are close by. Remember that they are working hard to guide you. The guardian angel cards show the white feather that has become known as the guardian angel's business card. Whenever a white feather appears, your life and or this card appears in a reading, it's a message to say your guardian angel and ancestor guides are particularly close at this time and are there to support you with their love. If you have asked for help with a particular situation, know that there is divine intervention in the works. Everyone has a guardian angel who has been with them in all their past lifetimes and will be there in all the lifetimes to come. So now that you are never alone and never will be alone, this card is a huge reminder that there is always help and support available to you. Your guardian angel is with you now and is here to aid you in all your endeavors. In order to fully receive their support, first ask for it, then surrender to the process. Now know that whatever unfolds will be for your highest good. I like this reading so far. This reading is basically telling us to really pay attention. Uh, there's a lot of guided stuff going on right now, and we need to be ready. Okay. We have the golden future, and it's a number 2. Community life, embrace fifth dimensional society. This is how we're going to go into the fifth dimension. We are going to be very friendly. We are going to live in the kumbaya stage of life. Embrace fifth dimensional society. In the golden future, people will live in heart-centered communities where neighbors support and care for one another, and everyone feels they belong and are welcome. Every group will be abundant and self-sufficient. Every group will be what they need. Thanks to advanced technology, individuals will only choose to work if it brings soul satisfaction. So there will be time for constructive, fulfilling, leisure pursuit, and active participation in sports. Frequent, frequent joyful celebrations will keep the frequency high. Because they live in oneness, people will rejoice in the creative expression and pleasure of others. They will constantly reflect gold qualities back to one another. For the first time in thousands of years, people will experience true happiness. They will express this in their daily lives, serving one another with goodwill and enjoying rich inner lives full of self-worth, peace, serenity, and love. In golden communities, people will express their true selves and see the divine in one another. Your guidance is to be instrumental in bringing forward the conscious and higher ways of thinking for the glorious golden future. Lord Serpius Bey, who originates from Venus, is the keeper of the white ascension flame of Atlantis, will help you. As the master of the green fourth ray of nature, harmony and balance, he invites you to tune in to his green essence and breathe it in. This will enable you to develop serenity and inner peace. Also, good judgment, confidence, and self-discipline. Then spread these qualities and become a peacemaker, an artist, a musician, or a creator. People will have faith in you and trust you. Serapis Bey is also working with the amethyst and violet rays of the new golden age of Aquarius. When you remind yourself of this green light, as well as the amethyst and violet rays, you can assess his teachings for our golden future, which are energetically hidden in the Great Pyramid. We are going to see that beauty. We are going to feel that beauty. I can't wait, because this earth is so weighed down with anger, sadness, remorse, everything. And there's beautiful days and there's a lot of ugly days. There's a lot of beautiful people and there's a lot of ugly people. So it's kind of like mismatched, but we're there. Okay, now we've got the Wishcraft Oracle. This is my little cute book. And I like to play with it. It's 23, which is a 5, which is change. Magic egg. Beginning something is exciting. Carefully paint a fresh egg with one hopeful wish or many, making it as beautiful as you can. When the painting is done, dig a small hole in the garden or in a pot with soil and crack open the egg, saying, I release my new wish to the world to grow. God, I couldn't see that. Place the shell in the hole too. If you like, you can also plant a seed in that place. You know, that's a really cute thing you should do on Easter with your kids. They could make this special egg with a design like a butterfly or something, the special one, special design, and then bury it. And maybe say what they did, just like I release my new wish to the world to grow. I might even do that. That's pretty. I like that. Maybe next Easter. I like it. Okay. Human Spirit Oracle. And we got a beautiful card. I love this card. And it's a number 44, which is another master number. Manifest your miracle. Dandelions, wishbones, four-leaf clovers. Oh my. Manifesting has always been a part of your life. Along the way, we can find these practices childish, naive, or taboo. But why? What changed your perspective after manifesting your miracles? What changed your perspective about manifesting your miracles? This next bit is something we believe so strongly in. We as humans are energy. We are giving of a specific frequency, and that is the human, the hum that is manifesting and bringing to life what we radiate, what we radiate. So set your intentions and truly believe that it is yours and it is coming to you. You deserve to live the life you want. Take this card and sign that you are worthy. Step into your power and manifest your miracle. If you are a visual person, then take time to create a vision board. The sky's the limit. I've done a vision board, and I know Florida came up. I'm in Florida, so that one came true. It was in Pennsylvania, and I didn't like it. That one came true. I got away from it. So, and a lot of things have come true that were on my vision board. I got rid of them when I moved down here to Florida in the camper. So, okay, now we are going to go into the Oracle, and we have had some good readings today. You just have to start your meditation and make it, yours. Doesn't have to be exact in anybody else. Now, we're on the Enchanted Map Oracle, and I clarified the answers with the Oceanic Tarot. And we got the 54, which is a 9 again, and it's encouragement. You are receiving a nudge in the right direction. This card tells you that you're being gently encouraged to step into your power, into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored and to nurture. The power of the universe is giving you a nudge in the right directions. You will get the help you need and won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. You are on the right path. Keep going. That is just beautiful. And it's saying we are on the right path. Keep going. And we've got the clarifier that come out with that was the Knight of Pentacles, and it's loyalty. That would be loyalty, a mother and a child, or a father and a child. Hard graft may not be exciting, but the results will bring you great fulfillment. This knight is not dashing. He's slow and steady, planning his moves with care. He may not be charming, but he is loyal and trustworthy to any offer he makes. can be taken seriously. He often appears in readings to show business investments and projects that have good future potential and property. He is associated with choosing the perfect home. This is the right time to make a serious decision about your long-term future. Hard graft may not be exciting, but the results will bring you great fulfillment. Order, planning, trust, work, property, investment, and progress. So yeah, the trust is there and the progress is there. They have to get with the program at this point, and they are with the program. You're ready, pretty much. And we got the 28 movement. Movement. You are in a time of positive forward motion. This is the time for positive forward motion as you come out of the period of restriction. You're in a stage of new adventure and discovery. You may feel compelled to take a trip, change your hair, or move your home or business. Regardless, you can't remain where you are anymore. You feel compelled to go forward, no matter what your inquiry. You will see your dreams take form and doors previously shut down to open as if by magic. Movement is also a state of mind. The fog lifts and you know now the actions you need to take. This isn't the time for fear. Let it go and move forward. Thou shalt not fear. It says it in the Bible 700 and something times. Not that I'm saying the Bible is all true, it's a metaphor. But we're not supposed to fear. Now, with the movement, we got the Two of Wands as a clarifier, and that's vision. The two highlights romance and partnership. So you may meet a new partner or hook up with another like-minded soul to pursue new projects in or out of the workplace. This meeting of minds will bring you rewards as you broaden your horizon and see just what you could achieve in education. You find the night right course or teacher to inspire you to hone your own skills or nurture your interests. Look for those around you who share your vision and work together for great results. So many people do not share my vision. I've got quite a few that do, don't get me wrong, but I got quite a few that don't. A lot of work, we got to work, and we got to work. I got the workers in my world, and we need workers. Okay, we got a number 31, the dry desert. Dry desert, dig deep for inspiration and truth. Now is the time to become resilient and adaptable. Is your life presenting you with opportunities that seem to yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This card reminds you that there are times when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through harsher circumstances. You're being required to conserve your energy until after consistent efforts you reach the oasis you're searching for. Consider the creatures that live in these conditions. They have adapted to thrive in spite of the outer environment. In a deserted water essential for life can be found deep underground. Go deep within yourself now. Find your truth there. Let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're acting through will not be found in the conditions you're in until you move past the surface of things and choose to do the real work and discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but looks are deceiving. This is a most important place to find what's truly right for you. And this is a place where she can totally clear her mind. She's not looking, and she's looking forward, not back. She thinks she's going to go back, but she's going to go forward because she knows there ain't nothing back there. She's already learned everything she's going to learn back there, and yeah, she's good with it. Okay, now with 31, we got the Three of Pentacles, which is recognition. She's doing some recognition looking back. And the Three of Pentacles is going to tell her different. It's time for acknowledgement as your work receives positive attention, whether making a speech, organizing an event, or demonstrating your skill to others. Your success is public rather than private. On the home front, this three can now and show that now is the time to make your home presentable so you can sell it or to renovate or redecorate your home. Property, whatever you do now, you can take pride in, and your work will have a lasting effect. Show off your work and be proud of your achievements. Further success is on this card. I like that because it's talking about success, movement, encouragement, visions, recognition. That's all good. I mean, and 43 we got was details. And there's an hourglass that says clarity. Detail 43, which is a 7. The most powerful patterns are created within the tiniest details. Pay attention. This is the time to be aware of the fine print in all areas of your life. Look at the details and leave the broad strokes for another time. When this card appears in a reading, it's a sign to finesse a project, make small but meaningful gestures, or add a personal touch to your correspondence. Be aware that what you need to know lies in the details. If you're entering into an agreement of any kind, pay attention to them, because not after, when it's too late. Clarity and transparency are key. You can gain great understanding by observing the minute body language, offhand remarks, and fleeting facial expressions, but reveal the larger picture. Okay, we got one more card, the clarifier for 43 detailed, and that is the King of Ocean, order. Details just told you order to. Cleaning your space, recognition. Don't have a cluttered home. Cluttered home is cluttered mind. And the details, the order, I just closed the book. Where'd you go? I know I closed you. I'm sorry. Dude. Okay, I need the king. He's just four. He's over there. There he is, the order. The king of the ocean is a symbol of order. So if chaos has ruled recently, know that order and balance will soon be restored. If any boundaries have been crossed, you will be able to reset, reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes. At home, you'll soon be getting more organized. And at work, you'll be able to reassert your territory. And for this reason, he reveals an end to disputes. At home, you'll soon be getting more organized. And at work, good leadership and management reign. As a person, the king is the ideal partner, or he stands for a father or father figure. It is time to get your work, finance, or home in order and take conditions to protect your assets. You have the power. Focus, protection, wisdom, organization, authority, leadership, and boundaries. That to me was perfect because we have to be careful about boundaries. People have lots of boundaries in their life, and I think boundaries can be good, but they can also be bad. Um, we are going into something that we were not ready for, that we didn't plan. The bad guys, the black hats, the cabal, whatever you want to call them, they aren't good. And they weren't good to us on this planet, even after we trusted. Uh, this planet has really fooled us. Some of us needed to come out, and some of us did. A lot of us came out because we were meant to come out. We were meant to remember, remember, remember. And I always say, remember Peter Pan. Uh, we have to work on self. It's it's the only way to get there. We I don't know if we're just going to wake up one morning and it's all going to change and different. I don't know. I've seen a lot of things happen that just don't make any sense. So, yeah, I just be aware, be observant. Right now, I have been observant. Instead of giving my opinions and my ideas and things like that, I feel that you should observe sometimes more than you talk. Um, and I've learned a lot of things observing, I'll tell you. I've learned how people are when you're observing them. You know, when you're having these chats and everybody's talking and this and that, you're not really paying attention. You're only paying attention to the conversation you're having. But when you're the one observing the conversations, it's interesting because you're hearing everything that you missed when you're in the group of conversation. So, yeah, that was interesting. That was great. And I'm not gonna promise anything. My life is so crazy right now, and me and my husband have been laying in the sun like 2 times a day. We're out a lot. Even when we're not in the sun, we're out. We got to pick a nice porch, and we got a fire going usually, and we just enjoying life. I do a lot of grounding. I'm barefoot all the time, unless I go to town and I get put shoes on. We are coming into our 5D soon, and I will never go back to the 3D. I don't think any of us will, because once we know what we're doing, it's not going to be that way. All right. I hope everybody goes out and has a beautiful soul surfing Sunday and do some meditation and feel beautiful about yourself, because I feel beautiful about you. I think you're beautiful. I think you're all beautiful. All righty then. You know what? I love everybody. Every step and your journey be magical. And you know what? Like I always say, just be you.